Welcome back, everyone, to Victoria 2. And somehow the Japanese have managed to find a way to enter the Nubian territory. They just transported a massive army to Germany, and now they're invading the Danubian Federation. It's probably not going to go very well. I would really love to help, but I don't have transports. So yeah, that's not gonna work for me. That is unfortunately not going to work for me, but yeah, it is kind of hilarious how now he's just invading there, and he's winning. Like, honestly, I was not expecting this, but he's easily winning. Apparently there's Polish fascists rising up in Poland. Dagestan has been offered a white peace. Oh god, what is happening here? Looks like Transcaucasia is being invaded for our sins by the Ottomans. And we can't get to anywhere because our... yeah, Turkestan is being invaded by Japanese troops. We can't get anywhere because our... what do you call it? Our infamy is just too high. We can do a... Okay, so we don't have serfs anymore. We have peonage. We could, however, change... No need to change my political parties, no need to change my conscription. Cultural rights. Political rights. So that is going to increase the assimilation rate. Upper house based on population. Censored press. Yeah, I think I will... Well, actually, the movements. What are the biggest ones? Suffrage movement. I guess I will give you more suffrage. Blah, blah, blah. That's making people more fascist, actually. Or rather, it's going to make our upper house more fascist because... Actually, no. It seems like richer people are more fascist. Poorer people are slightly more socialist. Less conservative. About the same reactionary. More liberal, apparently. And more anarcho-liberal, which is really stupid. What? The Netherlands declared war. The Japanese join... Yeah, they declared war because of containment. And oh no, they did not. I hate containment. That is a game mechanic because of the way the infamy works. So who exactly are we at war with? Now. Okay, we're at war with all these people. This is kind of good though, because it allows us to get the hell out of the places that want to kill us. Actually, first we're gonna need to... What's your army tech? Rajasthan? So Rajasthan... Oh! 30 army tech. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Rajasthan? You have 30 army tech. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we're gonna try to kill Rajasthan first, I guess. And then come around and deal with Orissa. We're gonna need to mobilize, because the Netherlands might just invade. You are a great power. You have 85 brigades, so we need to mobilize. Yeah, the Japanese not joining this is kind of annoying. Deutsch or Dutch East Indies. Yeah, they're gonna take my Brunei. There's nothing I can do about that. And yeah, that's very annoying. Come on, what are you gonna do with your army? What are you gonna do with your massive army, my friend? Okay, actually, let's attack it before I can get some organization. Oh, well, that's even greater. Now we are on the defense, and we can crush them. And they're gonna be mobilizing troops. So we want this to be... Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, they're mobilizing. Now, of course... Ah! Stop! Okay. Now, of course, mobilized troops are much weaker than regular troops. Bikaner, Firozpur, Jaipur. Okay. So you go after him. Mobilized troops are much weaker than normal troops, so we want to kill them quickly. And in droves, although... Come in. Seems like you're not having a good day. You, however, are winning. Okay, now you can retreat out of this battle. You're gonna win this battle and not this battle. It's fine, we retreat out. That is good. And he's gonna be coming in and trying to kill me, which is exactly what I want. So now I can use my superior troops to fight his inferior troops, although it seems like he's gonna win anyway. As much as I'm killing all of his guys. Okay. It's time to start redeploying my mobilized units. The Netherlands, of course, is taking over that. Man, this was not good. And yeah, at least we're killing their troops, their mobilized units. This is really annoying, though. Honestly, it's very annoying. Okay, now we have switched over and now we're winning. So once their mobilized units are defeated, we can knock Rajasthan out of the war. In fact, can we do that now? No, of course we cannot. We're probably going to need to occupy them thoroughly, completely. Although Hyderabad somehow is my ally. Not sure how. That's fine. And Manipur. Manipur is an enemy. I guess we go ahead and kill Manipur. What's your army tech? Orissa? It's 12. Okay, so we can send some of our mobilized units over to Orissa and kill Orissa. Which is fine. Gaslights. Yeah, the Netherlands is likely to try to land somewhere. I sure hope that I can actually spot the landing before it becomes a problem. Anyway, my regular army took absolutely massive casualties here, but we're gonna win against Rajasthan's mobilized forces. And yeah, now you should be in trouble. Yes, killed him. He's going to look now. Great. So now that his army is crushed, is the Netherlands trying to kill me from anywhere? Oh, Colombia's coming in with their troops. Oh, no, Venezuela, sorry. Ecuador seems to have turned into a proletarian dictatorship. And yeah, look at that. That's some glorious. They would accept. Good. So, their attempt at containment failed epically. Now, I would really love for all of my troops to be able to come home. But they bloody can't. Because they're stuck here. And Bihar will not give me military access. They will not accept. How annoying. So now I'm basically stuck in here. That's very annoying. I mean, we're allies in a war. They should not care about Millennium for me. I'm honestly thinking of just turning on Yes Man and getting that, because it's retarded. Let's upgrade these factories. Anyway, that war worked out for us. We were able to stay alive against a much stronger enemy, which is great. And I heard a peace. Dravidistan got white peace again. Anyway, how is the Japanese invasion of the Danubes proceeding? Not very well. It seems like the Danubians have managed to retain their homeland, and that's going to be bad because probably all of the... Ooh, Hyderabad. That's why you were counted as an ally, because you're attacking the Netherlands. Okay. See, and that now means that this war is very much in the favor of the Danubians because we've lost a bunch of war score from battles. How great. How great. Just how amazing. So I guess we're just never gonna see... We're just never gonna see our thing. Compound steam engine. Yeah, we're just getting our industrial tech up. 19th industry in the world and 23rd army. So at least finally we have managed to gain ourselves... Ecuador better pay their debts. These commies. Yeah, these... Oh, they turned back to liberals because they probably just got invaded by everyone. You know, and everyone restored democracy. Iron and blood. Dig deep and greedily. So that is Ratchaburi's gold mine. It would be a blood and iron mine. Or it's a iron. Iron is useful. It's not like these people will like me anyway. Give me more iron for my factories. Oh, railroads. Help them. If they wish to build railroads, it's good. In fact, yes, more railroads. Because our previous railroads are finishing construction. So now we can really turn it on. How great. Oh, really? You cannot expand these railroads? That's sad. You can expand these, though. And that's peace with... United Kingdom accepted peace from the Empire of Japan on the terms acquire cars. Are you serious? Isn't cars in Persia? Kars. It's Transcaucasia? Oh, it's the Ottoman Empire acquired Kars. So that whole war, in the end, just amounted to the Ottomans taking a little thing. How lovely. How lovely that we wasted our lives and treasure in this stupid, useless endeavor that got us nothing. How great. Not even fucking Singapore that we fought for so much. Ah, well. It's not like I wanted Singapore anyway. What does this army need? Needs artillery. No, needs guards. Long live Vietnam. So total war will be removed, and 20 war exhaustion. All pops in militancy will lose free militancy. Good. We were still, though, over the infamy limit, and I hope that no one before the end of the game will try to kill me for it, because that would be very bad. Let's see if we can get electricity researched. We should. 32 research points a day. And yeah, pop assimilation rate is great. Railroads are great. You know, I'm kind of happy to what ended up of this game. Like, you know, not that great a Victoria 2, but I think I did okay in the end. Like, not a lot of prestige, but in terms of the industry and the military, we did grow very much. And we did civilize, we did survive the French. Somehow. In the end, we were not able to defeat the Danubian Federation, though, which is just very, 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 very nasty. It pisses me off greatly. Because I wanted that Malaya. I just wanted Malaya, the southern Malaya. You know, I feel like that was just destined for us, but no. In the end, we were not able to get it. And, ooh, the Empire of Brazil became a great power. That's quite awesome. Of course, Japan, in the end, yeah, they... In the end, they dishonored our alliance, and now we're not allied with Japan anymore, which is really annoying. Because, you know, maybe they want to stay our allies, or whatever. Oh my god. And in the end, we were not able to annex Cambodia. Let the world think what it likes. Lose 5 prestige, of course. You know, one thing we could have done at this point, though... I mean, no, actually, because Cambodia is civilized. So we can't take them over because they have Cambodian Cochinchina. Cochinchina, or whatever you want to call it, this thing. So since they have this, we can't just justify to conquer. And even if we could justify to conquer, it's like, oh, unemployed craftsmen in Tonkin? Really? Oh well, we're actually gonna get those employed now. And what I also will do now is switch over to encourage clerks. See if we can get some of those. Upper house rearranged. Yeah, we might actually get some clerks. Honorable factories. The Constitution of the Kingdom of Thailand. We'll go down you. You're still my puppet. 800 unemployed in Vietnamese Cochinchina. Or Cochinchina. Really now? Oh. Well. Guess you're all unemployed. What can I build in terms of factories? Damn, this is some profitable industry. I guess it's because everyone's killing each other, so military industry is actually very useful. Love it. What kind of goods do you require? You require cement, right? So a cement factory, yeah, all of you require cement. So having a cement factory in the same state just makes sense, you know. And then perhaps maybe a clothes factory. Just because, you know, everyone will be, or maybe luxury clothes, because that requires silk. Because everyone will be trying to get guards, you know. And, oh, cracking allows oil refinery and allows fuel. Good. That is what we were going for. Can we go for synthetic polymers? No, the game will end before that. 12,000. Oh, we should have done steam turbine. Damn it. So anyway, it's the end of the game. It's 1935. And yeah, we were about to approach our second great industrial revolution. Of course, second industrial revolution is the one that brings sort of heavy industry, chemical industries, steel, shipyards, and then later on the combustion engine really to light, whereas the first industrial revolution was focused on textiles and light industries. But now, yeah, we're starting to really go into this great second industrial revolution, which historically was mostly centered around Germany, actually, whereas the first one, of course, was centered around Great Britain. All Pops in Tonkin become 15% more liberal. All the middle strata in Vietnam become 15% more liberal. And, well, looks like we're actually going to survive the war. God damn it. Looks like we're actually going to survive the game without having... Ooh, Chinese rebels. Looks like we're going to survive the game without getting declared on a second time. Dies. Elections in Vietnam are starting. And I want to build a fuel refinery here. Wait, what? Yeah, oil refinery. Unfortunately, in West Borneo, nobody gets bloody employed in the industry, which is sad. To war by Jingo. We're never going to go to war ever again, but it's fine. What was the other one? The synthetic dye works. What does this require? It requires coal, I guess. Doesn't actually require dyes. Oh, right, because it's synthetic dyes. Okay, well, but I'm pretty sure have dyes already in our country somewhere. I don't see it anywhere, but I'm pretty sure we have it somewhere. Oh, wow. The opium has spread. Oh my god. And no opium in China. Really? I mean, by this point in history, there was a big giant opium belt in China, going from Yunnan all the way to Shanxi, which is this province over here. But oh well, guess not. Soldiers need better food. By the 4th of December, the nation will have a new ruling party. Okay, so I guess we'll end the game with a whatchamacallit, with an election, with a new government. Can use gas attacks. Well, a little bit too late for that. And there seems to be a crisis going on somewhere in South America. Somewhere in South America. Let them have full citizenship. Yes, because full citizenship is great. But yeah, our industrial power has finally come into its own. Like, we finally have profitable factories. Yeah, bloody fascist soldiers. They always do this. Yeah, upgrade these machine parts factories. Very good. Just upgrade all the factories. It seems that the United Kingdom has joined on the side of the Netherlands. Oh no, what shall we ever do? And there we go, white peace. Okay, so new government was elected. The royal faction is now the ruling party, although with a very slim majority. And basically we are at the end. So let's quickly review the world. In the end we were 24th, 18th industry, 23rd army. And ooh, looks like oh, we didn't explode Rajasthan in the end. That's sad. But Orissa is exploding, which is good. I hate these bloody Indian miners. In the end, let's take a look at the world. We had the great powers being Germany, United States, Japan, Netherlands, France, UK, the Nubian Federation, and Empire of Brazil. We did kick the Nubian Federation in the end, which is great. Very, very great. However, yeah, look at that Rhineland industry. Oh, look at that New York industry. 480 industrial score in just one estate. That is probably more industry than most countries just have overall. Well, it's definitely more than our country has overall. Taking a look at the ledger, let's see, in terms of military score, who's going to be the strongest? Germany, Japan, Netherlands, and Hui, of course, apparently, somehow, even though they're only a secondary power. France, Russia, the UK, Australia. Man, the Australians are annoying. Scandinavia, Ottomans, People's Republic of Italy is still commie. The Union of South Africa, beyond China, Ukraine. So we're below Finland and Ireland, apparently, somehow. Probably because they actually built fleets, because they were actually civilized for a longer period. Also, wait, Ireland being free is kind of funny. But yeah, it's probably because of the ships, because they've only got 15 brigades. Whereas Finland, yeah, it's also because of the ships. I mean, the ships just give you so much military power. It's insane. Like, if we were to actually research better ships and build them, our military score would be very much higher than it is. In terms of industry, let's see. So this is the nation ranking. Industrial score, it is the United States, of course, taking the lead. Germany and Japan following close. Well, Germany sort of close, but Japan really outclassed. And then United Kingdom and France and Danube being kind of in the same bracket along with Japan, UK, and those guys. Then we have the Netherlands, surprisingly, with a strong industry. Canada, Brazil, Switzerland, and then, yeah, after Brazil, we have just kind of another sharp drop. And then there's the whole kind of tier where we are in, which is, you know, the 300s to 100s, which include, you know, quite a few countries, even Anhui, China, Peru, Russia. We have more industry than Russia. That's hilarious. We have about the same as Poland, about the same as nationalist China, about the same as Finland. And Finland? Damn, Finland is strong. Yeah, Finland somehow, in the end, actually came out very, very strong, both in terms of the industry and in terms of the military. Somehow, also, their prestige is very high. They have 8th prestige in the world. How the hell is Finland always so overpowered in these games? I don't understand. Because it's not like they're that, you know, strong. But whatever. Yugoslavia is fascist. Or they have a fascist ruling party. They are a constitutional monarchy, but they might turn fascist. And yeah, the Romanians also have a fascist party in power. The Ukrainians have conservatives. Yeah, looking at the parties, it was kind of interesting to see that China's industry is actually not that strong. Even though they've been civilized for a while, their whole conflicting that they had going on, you know, Japan taking over a large portion of their country, just kind of destroyed their industry in some ways. So that's not very good for them. And yeah, and then you have a lot of countries that are just way below. Spain only have 8 industrial score. Wow, that is bad. That is bad for you. And then we have a bunch of zeros, of course. So that's the nation ranking. Our literacy in the end came up to 33% only. Wow, that's pretty bad. Definitely in the bottom tier. Bottom tier countries. That's because we were never able to really bump up our school system, right? Yeah. Unfortunate. We were pumping money into education, even into the late game, and we have a 2% of the population being intellectuals, so we have a lot of education, but, you know, kind of sad. In the end, we just could not get the reforms, which is sad. That's one problem with HFM. There's a lot of reforms that you need to do, and not necessarily always you're gonna have, you know, your party's actually able to do that stuff for you. Our artisans are actually producing some small arms. That's hilarious. We're producing artisanal small arms. Yeah, that's the end of the timer, but we're gonna go ahead and continue on a little bit more. I love how we are producing quite a lot of opium. We must be like the world's #1 producer of opium. I wonder like if there's a way to see like the goods, who's producing the most goods or something. Who has the most factories? That's the United States. Yeah, we're close in that. Who has the most provinces? It's the Danubians. The Danubians actually have more territory than the United States. That's ridiculous. And the Danubians have by far the biggest population. That's probably because of India, though. It's because they have India. Then Anhui, then the United States. Yeah, okay, we're down below quite a bit, but yeah, we have quite a bit of a population, 26.40 million. We are close up to Spain and Ukraine, and well, I mean, Brazil and the Ottomans are a little bit farther ahead of us. Political systems. Yeah, there's a bunch of absolute monarchies, some constitutional monarchies, free dominions, 5 fascists. There's Poland, Russia, Haiti, Bastar, and Afghanistan. Quite popular in South Asia, I guess. Or, I mean, Central, Southern Asia. Few dictatorships. Few dictatorships all over. One proletarian dictatorship. It is the Italians. The Ecuadorians had joined that, but, you know, they got thrown back in the end. And then quite a few republics. In terms of the actual ruling parties, though, I'm pretty sure there's more fascists all over the place, not just in those countries. Yeah, there's also fascists in Romania, Yugoslavia, Guyana, and Liberia. Lots of liberals, quite a lot of socialists, a few reactionaries, actually, mostly in China. In Monaco, you have reactionaries. In Spain, of course, the Carlists are still around. The Ottomans are reactionary. Abyssinia, Chile, the Trucial States, Beiyang, China. And now let's quickly go ahead and look. Damn, I didn't know that you could look at this, but totalitarian. Paraguay is totalitarian. The Danubian Federation is a confederation. Okay, I guess that should limit their power, but And then you have a few federations around, and then lots of unitary states. Of course, these other policies, I mean, not that interesting. Well, yeah, they are interesting, but, you know. It's kind of interesting that you can see the policies, though. I didn't know that you could see the policies and reforms that were taken. I like that, so that you can see, like, which countries are, you know, which countries still have child labor in 1946. So that, for example, perhaps when you're, like, looking at a country and trying to determine what it's going to do, you can at least see, like, you know, what kind of system do they have in place. The Danubian Federation, of course, has a massive amount of landowners. Who has the most capitalists? It's... Wow, Japan has a lot of capitalists. Who has the most bureaucrats? Danube. Intellectuals, Danube. Clerks, USA. Wow, that's a lot of proletarians over here in the United States. Lots of farmers in Danube, and lots of farmers in China, of course. Who's got the most soldiers? It's the Chinese. To no one's surprise. Provinces. Nah. Province population. Province production. That's our provinces, right? Yeah, Kunming has the most income because of the precious metals. Dali also has a lot of income. Interesting. What is level? I have no idea. Then Pu'er, Saigon, Hanoi. I'm pretty sure that this is just the RGO production, though, not the factory production. In terms of factory income, we have Tonkin's canned food being the most valuable, and then ammunition, artillery, small arms. Yeah, all military goods. So unsurprisingly, you know, that is coming very strongly into play. Anyway, taking a look at the territory, you of course know China and India because we've looked at it a lot. Arabia is, they've got parts of Yemen and they're in the Danubian sphere, and they're also a Danubian satellite, so they are Danubian Arabia. Yemen and Egypt and Oman are relatively independent. Iraq is not where it should be. There are parts of Persia. Persia is there. The Ottomans have expanded a bit, actually, into both Persia and Transcaucasia. So good on them. Circassia and Dagestan are free, and they're protected by certain people, and so that's why Russia has not invaded them. Ukraine, Belarus, Germany is just Ostsiedlung, all the way to the Baltic. Danubian Fed is what you know. You know, Europe has not changed all that much. Just Africa is just so ugly because of Scandinavia taking over random places. Danube, German. So it looks like it's kind of a Germanic Africa. Like there's just Germanics everywhere. There's Scandinavians, there's Germans, and there's Austrians. Although I'm wondering if like anyone is migrating to these colonies. Yeah, some people are migrating. South Germans, Romanians, Hungarians, and yeah, the Danubian colonies are actually populated by all the different Danubians. I love that. That's hilarious. That is very hilarious. Danubian East Africa, German Somaliland. Well, German Somaliland has a lot of Germans. And Scandinavia also has Madagascar, and Scandinavia's color and Abyssinia's color are the same, so Abyssinia is very confusing. Netherlands have this. Yeah, okay, that's what you'd expect. That's what you'd expect. What about America? America, you just have, yeah, the United States, and apparently Japan and Germany invaded Alaska because the Second Great War is still going on. So I guess they're going to need to fall out all the way over here and reclaim Alaska from the Asian invasion. The Asian invasions. Central America is its own thing. No one built the Panama Canal. Oh no, okay. Someone built the Panama Canal, but then lost it back to Panama, which is hilarious. Who built the Suez? The Netherlands, of course. But whose sphere is Panama in? No one. Wow. Looks like we had some kind of dirty communist revolution that, you know, took care of things. And, yeah, Empire of Brazil joining the ranks of the great powers and taking Uruguay, but other than that, South America not really changing. Scandinavia has all the Guyanas, except Guyana. And, yeah, just people are around, they're allied to people. And Cuba's a monarchy. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this Victoria series. I hope that you've enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Have a good day. And I'm not sure if the next, like, not... Oh, and Crimea exists, of course. That's the most funny thing. And there aren't even anyone's sphere. Oh, wow, that's an awesome picture for Sevastopol. So it's like, of course, mountain grassland, but it's a battleship picture because, you know, it's Sevastopol. It's the port of the Black Sea Fleet. Anyway, I was going to say, the next kind of... you could say not Hearts of Iron 4 series. Not sure when it's going to come. And I'm also not sure what it will be. It will either be another Victoria 2 run, but most likely it will be a Hearts of Iron 2 mod called... sorry, Hearts of Iron 2 Darkest Tower mod called... like something... And now I forgot the name. The Price of Victory? Something like that. It's a... mod that essentially takes place in the interwar years. Maybe it's like peace without victory, right? Peace without victory, and it takes place in the interwar years. And what kind of that is supposed to be like is like we've played for the Victorian era, you know, up to 1935 or whatever. But we're gonna play for the actual historical interwar years in that, and then we're gonna play some Hearts of Iron 3. Because I've never really delved into that very greatly. And we're going to play some Hearts of Iron 3 and get the sort of World War II. And then we're going to play the New World Order mod for Victoria 2 and play the Cold War period in Victoria 2. And so we're going to do that, I guess. I don't know. Feels like it would be an interesting kind of setup. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Tell me what you think.